Good afternoon, all dear students from first year BSc Forensic. Here is another video lecture for you on criminal laws, especially our special act, the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and amended from time to time up to 2019. The title of the act is the Wildlife into bracket Protection Act 1972. It is the act enacted by the central government, and this act is mostly exercised and implemented by the forest officers of the central government as well as the state government. Police officers of and above the rank of sub-inspector are also empowered under this act. And what is the statement or the object of this act is to be explained first. The statement of objects and the reasons of this act are the rapid decline of India's wild animals and birds. See the word, the rapid decline of the India's wild animals and birds, one of the richest and most varied in the world, has been a cause of grave concern or serious concern in this matter. Some wild animals and birds have already become extinct. They have disappeared or destroyed in this country, and others are in the danger of being so destroyed. Areas which were once teeming with the wildlife have become devoid of it, and even in the sanctuaries and national parks, the protection afforded to wildlife needs to be improved. It is the basic object of this act is to protect the wildlife, animals, birds in this country, because there are so many species of wildlife, animals and birds on the way of decline or they are already destroyed. For example, we have not a single cheetah in this country. So we are going to bring 9 cheetahs from South Africa. Recently it has been approved by the central government of India, and these 9 cheetahs, male and female, will be arriving in India by the end of this 21st century, that is 2021. So the Wildlife and the Birds and Animals Protection Act was first prepared in the year 1912, and it was again shuffled in the year 1972, and the legislation in respect of the aforesaid subject matters relatable to entry 20 in the state list in the 7th schedule of the Constitution of India. The act or the bill seeks to constitute a wildlife advisory board for each state and regulate the hunting of wild animals and birds, lay down the procedure for declaring areas as sanctuaries and national parks, to regulate the possession, acquisition or transfer of or trade in wild animals, animal articles and trophies and taxidermy thereof. The Act also seeks to provide penalties for the contravention of this Act. So this Act has been amended in the year 1976, 1982, 1986, 1991, 2000, 1993, 2002, 2006 and 2019. So this act is to provide for the protection of wild animals, birds and plants also, and for matters connected therewith or ancillary or incident thereto, with a view to ensuring the ecological and environmental security of the country. So, by the provisions of this act, we are going to create ecological atmosphere or environmental security in the whole country, and that is in India. So the short title of this act is, the act is called as the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It extends to whole of India. There is no exception of Jammu and Kashmir. It shall come into force all over India. So next second section is that important definitions. Unless and until you understand the definitions under this act, that is Wildlife Animal Act, Protection Act, you cannot, proceed further. So first of all, section 2, what is animal? So we always see that there are animals like cows, bullocks, and goat or sheep or any other dogs and all other things. However, in this act, animal means or includes mammals also. Mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians means the creature which can live on earth also and also in the water also. Fish is also called as animal or defined as animal, and other chordates and intervertebrates, and also includes their young and eggs also. Eggs are also included in the definition of animals. So please listen to definition of animals again. It includes mammals, birds, reptiles, amphibians, fish, other chordates and invertebrates, and also includes their young and eggs also. So what is animal article? Animal article means any article made from any captive animal or wild animal. Captive animals means our animal, that is bullock or any other animal, other than vermin, and includes an article or object in which whole or any part of animal and ivory imported into India and article made therefrom. Next definition is, what is captive animal? Captive animal means any animal specified in Schedule 1, Schedule 2, Schedule 3 and Schedule 4. So there are important schedules under this act. Under Schedule 1, 2, 3 and 4, various types of animals and birds have been described, and you have to keep in mind the important Schedule 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, who is Chief Wildlife Warden? Means any person appointed as such under the clause of section 4 also. Then who is Collector? Collector means district collector or officer in charge of the revenue administration in the district, and it also includes deputy collector also, is also called as collector in and as per this Wildlife Protection Act. Then we have to see what is the definition of forest officer. Forest officer means the forest officer appointed under the clause 2 of the section 2 of the Indian Forest Act. So after the graduation of BSc, you can also be the range forest officer or assistant conservator of forest or deputy conservator of forest also. So you can appear for such exams of Maharashtra Public Service Commission as well as Union Public Service Commission, and you can also get the appointment as a forest officer as per the section 2 into bracket 2 of the Indian Forest Act 1927. Now what is forest produce? There are so many articles and things which are defined under forest produce. It also not only include wood but even leaves of the trees also include forest produce. Then various sands, creeks and all other material produced in the forest area is also called forest produce. Various types of, woods, trees, plants, and even sand also or soil also is also called as a forest produce. Even the so many leaves which are, are used as the leaves for preparing the bidi, that is called the, forest produce also. So next definition is what is government property. So government property means any property referred to section 39 of this act. Habitat means includes land, water, vegetarian, which is the natural home of any wild animal. Even the home, or that is the natural home of the any animal, is also called as habitat. Then hunting means, hunting, do you remember the case of Salman Khan who was arrested and prosecuted in the Rajasthan case for the hunting of a black bug? काळवीट या प्राण्याची शिकार करण्यासाठी सलमान खानला राजस्थानमध्ये अटक झाली होती, शिक्षा झाली होती. नंतर तो पुन्हा हायकोर्टमधून निर्दोष सुटलेला आहे, पण तो अपील सुप्रीम कोर्टमध्ये पेंडिंग आहे. सो दिस हंटिंग इन्क्लूड्स killing of any animal under schedule 1, 2, 3 or 4, poisoning to any animal or wild animal or captive animal, or even attempt to kill is also an offense under this act of hunting. हंटिंग म्हणजे शिकार करणे. शिकार करणे म्हणजे फक्त प्राणी मारणे नव्हे, तर मारण्याचा प्रयत्न करणे, त्याला विष देणे किंवा त्याची शिकार करणे किंवा तसा प्रयत्न करणे. Hunting also includes capturing. If you are not killing but you are capturing or you are catching or coursing or snaring. Snaring means तारेच्या एक फासा तयार करायचा आणि त्यामध्ये त्याला प्राण्याला अडकवून ठेवणं. Trapping the animal, driving or baiting any wild or captive animal, and every attempt, even attempt to capture animal is also called hunting. And punishment is, very serious punishment under this act. Even injuring or destroying or taking any part of the body is also an offense. Even damaging the eggs of the birds or reptiles or disturbing the eggs or the nests of the birds or reptiles is also called hunting. So you cannot, disturb the nests also of the birds, or even you cannot disturb the eggs of the birds or reptiles, and it is called hunting. So what is land? Land includes, land of the forest includes canals, creeks and other water channels, reservoirs, rivers, streams, lakes, whether artificial or natural. These are called lands, and it includes boulders and even rocks also. Then there is a license granted under this act for keeping what is livestock. This is very important definition for your study, because I may ask a question, what is livestock under Wildlife Protection Act? So livestock means farm animals, and also it includes buffaloes, bulls, bullocks, camels, cows, donkeys, goats, sheep, horses, mules, yaks, pigs, ducks, geese, poultry and young, but does not include any animal specified in schedule 1 to 4. Then manufacturer means any person who manufactures articles from any animal or plant specified in schedule 1 to 4 and schedule 6. Meat, you call it as mutton. So meat of animal includes blood also. Blood of animal is also called meat. Bones, sinew, eggs, shell or carapace or fat or flesh with or without skin, whether raw or cooked food of any wild animal or captive animal either than a vermin. That is called, meat. Okay. Section 24 A of main section 2 Protected area means national park or sanctuary or conservation or reserve or community reserve notified under this section. Then trophy, that is animal trophy, means the whole or any part of the captive animal or wild animal other than vermin which has been kept or preserved by any means, whether artificial or natural, or it includes rugs, skins, specimen of such animals mounted in whole or as a part through the process of taxidermy. Antler, bone, carapace, shell, horn, rhinoceros horn, hair, feather, nail, tooth, tusk, musk, eggs, nest, and honeycomb. These also include the trophy. So you cannot keep the skin of even any scheduled animal like tiger or any deer also. Then vehicle. Vehicle, it means it does not include only motor vehicle. Vehicle under this act includes any means of conveyance or for the movement on land, water, air, and it includes buffalo, bull, bullocks, camel, donkey, elephant, horse, or mule. Even any sheep or boat is also called as vehicle. Permit means any wild animals under Schedule 5. Weapon includes ammunition, armor, bows, arrows, explosives, firearms, hooks, knives, nets, poison, snares, and traps, and any instrument or apparatus capable of anesthetizing or decoying, or destroying, injuring, or killing an animal. So, if you are trying to even anesthetize any animal, or if you want to destroy any animal, or if you want to make any injury, it is also called a means of instrument or weapon. Wild animal means any animal specified under Schedule 1 to 4. I will give you on WhatsApp the list of Schedule 1 to 4. Then wildlife includes any animal, aquatic or land. Even fish is also called as animal, and land vegetarian which forms the part of the habitat. So this is very important section 2, and there are various definitions, and you have to keep in mind all these definitions, especially the definition of animal, definition of animal article, the definition of collector, the definition of forest officer, the definition of forest produce, the definition of government property, what is hunting, because hunting includes so many things, land, what is land under this Wildlife Protection Act, and what is livestock, what is manufacturer, and what is meat under this act. So you have to keep all these things in your mind. Even protected area, that is called national park or any sanctuary. Taxidermy or trophy, you have to keep in mind. You have to also keep in mind what is vehicle under this act. Vermin and wild animal, weapon, you have to also keep in mind, and what is wildlife. So there are almost 40 definitions under this act. However, you have to keep in mind minimum 15 to 20 definitions, and I am going to ask some questions on the definition under this Wildlife Protection Act. What is the objective of the study of the Wildlife Protection Act from forensic study point of view? Because there is a branch of wildlife forensic science, and we have to analyze the various parts or the articles which are sent for the purpose of examination and your expert's opinion. Because whether it is meat of the scheduled animal, you will have to analyze with the help of the veterinary doctor. If you want to take the teeth of a tiger, even you have to give opinion whether it is the teeth of the tiger, or whether it is a nail of the tiger or not, or whether it is a skin of the tiger or not. So you have to develop your study from the wildlife forensic science point of view, and you have to give opinion accordingly. Even Gaurav Varade sir will also give you the details of the wildlife forensic science and how it is useful from the study point of view. He has also prepared the PowerPoint presentation, and I have this copy. I will share this PPT with you. From that point of view, you can understand the area where you have to concentrate. That is called wildlife forensic science and experts' opinion. How to collect evidence, how to analyze evidence, and how to give opinion. Then we have seen the definition of already hunting. Section 9 is very important. Prohibition of hunting under this act. Section 9 prohibits hunting of any scheduled animal. No person shall hunt any wild animal specified in Schedule 1, 2, 3 and Schedule 4 except as provided under Section 11 and 12. Hunting of wild animal to be permitted under Section 11. Hunting is permitted to certain extent, but nobody can kill or nobody can hunt. However, the killing or wounding in good faith of any wild animal in defense of oneself or any other person shall not be an offense. I will give you one example where one of my subordinate police sub-inspector Vikas Das has killed the leopard in Karar city in the year 2010, because the leopard had entered from the forest area into the main Karar city town area, and there was a danger to so many people. Already the leopard has injured 3 to 4 person, and at the same time Vikas Das who was along with his pistol was chasing that leopard, and he was trying to save the person. Already the person was attacked by the leopard, and it was about to kill that person. So he fired only 2 rounds and he killed that leopard. So this action was taken in good faith to save the life of a human being, and his action was taken in good faith, and so there was no offense registered against this officer Vikas Das, who was a police sub-inspector. He was acting in good faith under section 11 into bracket 2. The killing or wounding in good faith of any wild animal in defense of oneself or any other person shall not be an offense under this act. Any wild animal killed or wounded in defense of any person shall be a government property. So the police officer cannot take away that wildlife, that is leopard, because it was a government property and the forest officer had taken away this government property. Then we are going to see section 17A, prohibition of picking, uprooting, etc. any plants. Even if you want to educate or scientific research or scientific management, you have to take the license to keep the wildlife articles or any other part of the wildlife animal. This license is granted only for the purpose of study or education or scientific research or collection and preservation and display in herbarium or scientific institutions and propagation of any other person. So this is section 17. 17H, plants to be government property. So various plants is also a property of the government, and as per section 17 of the H. Then we are going to discuss section 30, causing fire prohibited. No person shall set fire to sanctuary or kindle or fire or leave any fire burning or sanctuary in such a manner as to endanger this such sanctuary. There are so many bird sanctuaries and wildlife sanctuaries also in India, and even there are some national parks also, and these they nobody can set a fire. So prohibition of entry into sanctuary with weapon. Nobody can enter with a firearm or any other dangerous weapon in the sanctuary or in any national park area as per section 31. Section 34A, power to remove encroachment. If someone is doing encroachment in the reserved forest area or the protected forest area, he will be removed as per the provisions under section 34A of the Act from that area. Okay. Then we will come to section 50 is very important section 49 and 50. Section before that yes, prohibition of trade or commerce in the trophies, animal articles and derived from any certain animals. So nobody can, do the business of, selling or commerce or, trade of scheduled animal as described in schedule 1 and 2. So section 50 is very important, how to prevent and detect the offences. Power of entry, search, arrest and detention. Notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being in force, the director or any other officer authorized by him in this behalf, or the chief wildlife warden or the authorized officer or any forest officer or police officer not below the rank of sub-inspector may, if he has reasonable grounds for believing that any person has committed an offence under this act. So police officer of the sub-inspector rank and above rank can enter, take search, arrest and also seize any person who is making any contravention under the Wildlife Protection Act. For example, I had arrested 2 persons who were carrying 11 kg of ivory. Ivory means hastidanta, that is elephant teeth. So these ivories were seized by me in the year 2010 as I was a police inspector in Satara city, and the case was registered against and it was handed over to forest officer. So this is very important section, that is power of entry, search, arrest and seizure of any animal article or any animal trophy under this act, and this section 50 is very important, and the penalty under this act is up to from 3 years to 7 years of imprisonment, and even a fine up to rupees 10,000 is also provided under section 51 for the offences committed under section 50. Then all offences under this act are punishable and non-bailable offences. Even attempt or abatement to this offence is also serious offence, and the punishment for such attempt for offence or abatement of offence is done, then there is also a punishment under section 52. All offences are cognizable, and the cognizance of these offences will be taken by the judicial magistrate as per section 55 of this act. Then there are certain important provisions under this act, that is section 60 is also important from your study point of view. 59 and 60. Officers to be public servants. Every officer referred to chapter 2, this is also described as the officer as a public servant under this section 59, and protection of action taken in good faith is provided under section 60 of the act. Even the forest officer who is acting in good faith, and if he has a firearm which is provided by the government, and if he fires or opens fire to kill any, scheduled animal also, for his action in good faith, he is protected person. So we are going to discuss now various schedules. The names of these schedules will be now